In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing The Kingsman. Now, The Kingsman was delayed many times from its original November 2019 release date because of the pandemic that happened. So finally, this movie did release on December 22nd, 2021, almost 2 years after the initial release date. Now, this movie is basically a prequel to the Kingsman: The Secret Service and Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Of course, we know that those two films are synonymous, and this is somewhat the third movie in the franchise, but the first movie in story order. Now, it takes place between 1902 and the 1917, I want to say, the breakout of World War I, and Ralph Fiennes' character as Orland Oxford is the Duke of Oxford, and he's an aristocrat for a spy network, for a leader for some sorts. He has Gemma Arterton, who plays Polly, and Jaimin Hunsu, who plays Shola or Merlin. And this movie is really interesting. Story is very emotional at times, with Ralph Fiennes' character being that father figure to Conrad. Now, everything starts off with the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, because it started World War I. Now, we all know what happens, and with that, the three powers at the time of Germany, England, and Russia, which were run by cousins, Tsar Nicholas II, George V, and I forgot the German Chancellor, his name. And it was interesting, but the movie lacked certain things. Of course, we understood what was happening. The action wasn't really as powerful as it was in the previous two movies, because this takes place during World War I. Very funny quip remarks. Ralph Fiennes is great. We have Charles Dance in this, who you remember from A Game of Thrones, and Matthew Good is in this. It's just a interesting all-star cast. Even Aaron Taylor Johnson's in it. I mean, it's insane. Now, not only that, like I said, the ending is much more in your face with the action and the storytelling. We find out who is behind everything, why the war happened, what's going on, how they're trying to get the Americans into the war, the U.S., and there are weird parts in this movie. And Rhys Ifans, who plays Grigory Rasputin, is really interesting in this role, because when the trailer came out, you thought that Rasputin was the main bad guy, but he's not. And there's a scene between Rasputin and the other main characters of this fight scene and this dance and trying to kill Rasputin. It's so weird and in your face that I didn't expect it. There are many other weird, interesting aspects to it. There was one shocking scene that happens to a main character that I did not expect, and it was just, I feel like it's a quick write-off as to how that they wrote this character off. It gave Orlando Oxford the oomph it needed for Ralph Fiennes' character, and it's really good. Matthew Vaughn directed this once again, like he directed the first Kingsman movie and the second movie. Other than that, it was good. It could have been a little bit better, and not, like I said, more emotionally driven story, more, laid back story than the first two films, even though in the end we find out how the Kingsman started all of that, and how this was and who is part of that Kingsman, and how it has a backstory to the Arthurian legend of King Arthur. For me, The Kingsman gets 3 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about The Kingsman. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Did you like this movie better than the first and second movie? Did you like how we got a movie where everything started for The Kingsman? If not, could have been done better? And what do you think about Matthew Vaughn directing all these movies? And which one of these in the franchise is your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked. And also let me know what rating you would give The Kingsman. And I'll see you guys in the next review video.